today. It's Madden NFL football. It's week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the... Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else, and still carry himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Operating from the gun, Price. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. It was 3rd down defensively. They were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Fights off the defender. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9.
Off play action. Price. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
Price's pass complete to Darius Slayton.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Packers' 7-yard line.
From the gun, Price. This is caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
New York.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good. That time a 6-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The ball carrier.
The rushing numbers last week for Cohen. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Love from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And the Giants 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Price. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8.
Now Price to throw on 3rd down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, like hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The score remains tied.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
That is caught by Cohen. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Love's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he completes it to Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. 1st down, a run with Cohen.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a 2nd time.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Green Bay Packer.
From the gun, Love making the catch is Sternberger. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd down, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Now his shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tariq Cohen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
That one good for 10 yards, and it'll move the chains. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14, Giants 7.
Love now to pass on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing. Love to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Love's pass intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And he will double the space they had to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. 35 yards that time on the punt, and the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Love. And he slings one that's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again, Love on the slant, completes to Sutton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw now, here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Love's pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Operating from the gun, Love. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Packers 17.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Back to throw. Price. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
1st and 10.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
This is Cohen. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7.
94 is the mic. 94 is the mic. Watch the slant.
From the gun, Love. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. On 1st down, it's Cohen, and he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Love Throw to the right. He's got the tight end here, Sternberger. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers. Cortland Sutton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Here's Price to throw on 2nd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
I'm coming. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
First down, going to the air with Love. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, Love to pass. And he will find his man on the outside.
Complete.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Love. This will be caught inside the 10. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
To the air again, Love. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That catch good for only a couple. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Packers ready to take over offensively. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner, and let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick, and when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. You're fired up over those catches, aren't you?
Can't help it. Even as a former defensive back, I've got to tip my cap to these guys. They are balling.
I appreciate that. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the
From the gun,
46-yard line.
Love. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Hey, we go Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Third and long for Love. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Price. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own
The Packers offense set to go.
They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Number 84. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Love from the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
7 yards to pick up there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Price. He's going to air one. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Love now on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
From the
6.
gun, Love, incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Gets this to his running back, Torrey Cohen. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And this is caught off a deflection.
Price's pass. Complete.
A gain of 6 there on first.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Price now looking to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 12 yards there and a first down. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Price operating from the gun. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, Price. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Packers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. This is the tight end, Njoku. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. To throw is Price. From the gun, he'll throw. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To Evan Ingram. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Price. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
From the gun, Price to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, just like last play.
1st down.
Now Price on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Giants 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Off play action. Price. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Cohen, the ball carrier. Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the
on 2nd down now. It's Cohen.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
4 down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You better be ready.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And not much running room. Down to the 32. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Here we go.
Delay of game, offense. I told you to do that.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
It's our field.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold